Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the monthly 10 years later, and we're kind of almost at the end of the year now, which is mad. But yeah, this is probably one of my all-time favourite albums by this band. They're sadly calling it a day on the 29th of December. The Dillinger Escape Plan's Fireworks. This album. I remember buying this album when I was 16, and I heard it and I thought it was total fucking shit. I thought it was bollocks. I couldn't understand anything of like why people liked this band, what the kind of appeal was with them. And then slowly but surely, the more I kind of got into extreme music, the more I kind of understood like actually there's a lot to kind of take away from the Dillinger Escape Plan, and I think that Fireworks is the best kind of like encapsulation of it, and it's also got songs which are now kind of staples in their live performance. So like, you know, Milk Lizard, where it's like and it's got that awesome kind of like trumpet. It's got this, you know, like I feel like Dillinger have always kind of had this sort of weird segue where they're kind of like either totally mental, like Fix Your Face, where it's like wah! And then kind of this really melodic, kind of slightly melancholic side to it. Songs like Dead as History, you know, where Pusciato's like la 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 la. But yeah, also it's got some great little cameo bits, like in Horse Hunter, where Brent Hines comes in for that final sort of like 30-second bit where it's like down, all the way down. Option Paralysis, which kind of came afterwards. There were some really great songs on that. Like one of my all-time favourite Dillinger songs is Widower. I also like the kind of electronica elements that were in there, like 8-5-8-8-2-8 or whatever the fuck it's called. And When Acting as a Particle and When Acting as a Wave, with that sort of like weird violin, kind of like, and then the kind of gong sort of stuff. I just thought it was really interesting, and it was probably kind of the first example of avant-garde style music that I've ever kind of really been exposed to, which I think, I don't know, I think it was just a bit too full on. It was kind of like when I listened to Anal Nathrak for the first time and I heard In the Constellation of the Black Widow, I was just like, this is fucking noise. But then I kind of understood the artistic merit behind it, and I think that, you know, Dillinger Escape Plan fans really get that. There's Black Bubblegum as well. It's so groovy. Like, I think it's such a great track that you can actually sort of dance to, which is really weird, like seeing it's Dillinger. But that's what I love. I love that combination of like total fucking madness, and then you've got this kind of melancholic side to it. So I'm really sad to see them kind of like go out. But at least, you know, Ben Weinman's got Giraffe Tongue Orchestra going now. Liam Wilson has got John Frum, which is amazing. They released their album A Stirring in the Noose this year, which you have to check out. And Greg Puciato is, what's he doing? Oh yeah, he's working with the Black Queen. And I don't know what Billy Reimer's doing. I'm sure he's doing something. I can't remember at the moment. But yeah, I just think it was the perfect kind of encapsulation of what Dillinger Escape Plan are and kind of always have been. And also, I think it's their most angry record, to be fair. It's like Dillinger's Rain in Blood. I think that's kind of like fairly apt. But yeah, so that's this month's 10 years later. Tell me what you think about the album. I've heard that there's like some weird code in there as well, which I was kind of quite intrigued. Also, because I'm just a massive nerd and my fiance is the best fiance ever, I'm going to show you the colour of the vinyl. Oh, look at it! It's amazing. And I love this kind of like username thing that they've got on there, because this is again what I don't really understand, like how it's kind of, it feels like it's meant to be like an experiment or something, but I don't know, maybe you guys can kind of help me out with that. If you like this video, please make sure that you subscribe and give me a like and all this sort of stuff. I've got plenty of other videos with interviews with bands and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and Again, to all my subscribers, thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next one.